Well, bridge protections that could prevent a cargo ship from ever colliding. That was one of the topics that Johns Hopkins University experts addressed during a media briefing this morning.
Investigative reporter Tali Taylor joins us now live. And Tali, these questions were focused on the protections surrounding the bridge piers.
Yeah, right. When the dolly slammed into the Key Bridge, it took out one of the bridge piers, causing the total bridge collapse. Some bridges across the country have fenders or protective barriers surrounding their piers to keep boats and ships away. Hopkins professor Benjamin Schaefer is a structural engineer, and he noted the Key Bridge only had very modest fenders for its piers, only strong enough to redirect a small fishing boat in his estimation. But he also said he's not sure that any modern protections would have been enough to withstand a direct hit from a ship the size of the Dolly.
Could we build a Fort Knox, a nuclear bunker in front of every bridge? It's structurally possible, but it's not economically feasible. And so even in the most extreme bridge protection systems that we see, at this point, I remain unconvinced that in a similar incident that they would perform successfully.
Schaefer says he doesn't refer to what happened to the Key Bridge as a collapse, calling it an infrastructure system failure because the bridge was destroyed. And he says when a new bridge is built to replace the Key Bridge, most of the necessary improvements won't be physical.
There's the physical things that we should do in the new bridge, but it's probably the social things and many of the maritime changes that we might need to make the whole system work successfully so we don't have another bridge strike.
Now, U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg spoke about the ship at a news conference this afternoon at the White House, comparing its size to a small aircraft carrier. He also said the ship's weight is roughly 200 million pounds. For 11 News Investigates, I'm Tali Taylor.